Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Rivals FC podcast today. I'm with Tofa, I'm with Tato, I'm with Mox, and new guest today to the podcast, Luanje. We'll be speaking about the very sad day that Arsenal faced in the past weekend. We'll definitely also touch on Champions League, give our thoughts about everything about that, and then also Premier League as well. And the drama that happened at AFCON. Two months later, which is absolutely abysmal from the CAF Federation or organization. But yeah, let's get it started. First up, probably the headliner, boys. I don't want to speak about this. I think I'm gonna let you guys go first. Man City downed Arsenal 2-0 at Wembley Stadium to take the Carabao Cup. What you guys' thoughts on the game? Fucking smiles all around. Fuck you guys, actually.
Just fuck Kepa, bro. Honestly, like fuck Kepa. Nothing
We
else
love
to say.
Kepa, bro. We are proud
Bro,
of him. But I
fuck
think
Kepa.
Tato as
I
well.
don't want to see
Can also
Kepa
show
in
that
this.
love about Kepa, bro.
Nah,
I know Tato has that
honestly.
love for Kepa, man. But
And that's
I think
the
I'll
annoying
put
thing.
it
Just
at the
fuck
beginning
Kepa.
of it.
Kepa literally gave you guys that match, bro. He gave that match to you. He gave
He's
you that
given a lot
win.
of matches, bro, but that's not my problem. It's not my fault. And I'm not gonna be gaslit into believing that it is. You think you need to look to your man who's in the hot seat, your manager, and question what was he doing going into this. You guys need a title. You need a trophy number 2. You need it to prove that you are the best team, not only in Europe, but in England. So don't look at me and trying to shift that blame. I think it
Well,
needs
I
to go
wasn't
back
looking
to
at you
me.
though. I wasn't looking at you.
Oh, but you keep
I'm
telling
just
me.
saying
You keep
fuck
telling me
Kepa.
as if I can do something. You keep telling me as if I can do something. I can't,
So
bro.
I'm telling the
And
whole
you know, if
panel.
I
I'm
would, I'll
telling
be able
everyone
to do
who's
something to
listening.
help you, bro. You know,
I'm
I'll do
telling
something.
everyone listening. Just fuck Kepa. Fuck Kepa.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck
Are you gonna
Kepa.
get over
I don't
it?
want to
Or
see him. I don't want to see him in
Bro, but
another
like
shirt.
he's
Bro.
got such a record at Wembley. Oh my days, bro. Because that's not the first time, man. Oh my days.
I'm so disappointed.
That's not the first time. That's not the first time we've seen Kip. But you know what? Marks is right, bro. We it's like at the end of the day, that was also like Arteta's plan to do that. It was Arteta's like he's on his decision to make that. Also, it doesn't help that for like the first 20 minutes, Arsenal were playing. So I'm like, okay, cool. Arsenal are here too. And then after that, it's like, eh.
That's what hurts more. That's what
It's
hurts
like,
more.
eh. Because like
That's
the
what
first
hurts
20
more.
minutes, bro, I'm thinking, oh, damn, okay, now this is something different seeing from Arsenal, thinking Havertz should have definitely buried that chance. Saka should have 100% or so buried. 3 amazing saves consecutively from James Trafford. And then after that, it's like you allow City to grow in the game. I don't know why. This is still a Pep team, bro. This is still has players with
It's
triple
fucking
winners.
Kepa, bro.
They,
Kepa let them back
nah,
in the
Betofa,
match, bro.
Betofa.
Bro, if that first goal doesn't go in, the match turns out differently. I promise you that.
It absolutely
promise
killed
you
the
that.
game. Yeah, that mistake killed the game completely for
It
Arsenal.
killed the game.
Absolutely
But then
completely. Like,
the
it's,
And then your manager
way
had an
of
opportunity
attacking
to
the
send
guy.
on players. You know, Jesus. What's this boy's Dauman? But then nothing happened. What
nah, don't
was
do that.
wrong? Bad
Don't do that.
selection, or was
Don't.
it?
No. It's
Oh,
look. Let's not do this. Let's not say he should have brought on Dalman, bro. That's a whole 16-year-old. Let's be real right now. He's not Arne Slot.
oh,
Where
but other
if things are going,
16-year-olds were
no, listen
saving
to me.
teams. I'm
Listen
just
to
saying,
me.
other
Listen to me.
16-year-olds were saving
Listen to me.
teams.
Let me talk. Can I finish talking? Are you gonna let me
But
finish
Jamal
talking?
was
I
saving
said
boss at this
no.
age,
Listen.
and some of
This
you were saying he's going to that
Mikal
trajectory.
is not Arne Slot. Where he's gonna throw in a
No, just
16-year-old when things are going
tell
shit.
me.
Okay.
Tell me. Please, no, tell me. Why didn't he put on a forward-thinking player? Because he didn't until the 90th or 80th minute. It was late when he made those substitutions with Calafiori and Jesus. So answer this question to me now. Was the selection wrong? Was his substitutions wrong? Or was it just the team playing incorrectly?
Selection.
You
Let me answer that. First of all, you need to understand we are not saying Mikel Arteta was not in the wrong here. He definitely was. The second he put Kepa in the starting line. Because if you think about it, if you think about it,
Yeah.
apparently the logic behind it is
Yeah.
that he deserved to be in there because he played the whole whatever, you know. But it's like, what happened to Norgard? Norgard also played in the Carabao Cup. What happened to Lewis Skelly? Why aren't they playing? So it's like, why doesn't that logic apply to those other
But it's
positions? But when it comes to goalkeeper, one of the most important positions, that logic makes sense. You know, it's such a contradiction.
But then, Tofa, I think
Like,
what we saw today was like the criticism, the peak criticism of Arsenal throughout the whole season. Where it's like, as much as you guys have been consistent, you guys have, because up until that goal, I won't lie, even during that period, that first half, I mean, the second half, that first 15, 20 minutes, City kept coming at you, kept coming at you. Saliba, oh my days, what a game he had. Him, Gabriel, they had an amazing game. But going back to what I was saying, isn't this like peak criticism of like Arsenal and Arteta because of like the so pragmatic approach that he has to the game? It's like they wanna just like early game, you're gonna nick a goal, and then your attack isn't really that great. Where it's like, okay, you don't have players. By the way, Bukayo Saka, amen. As soon as that contract came in, I don't know what happened. He man said, all right, I'm done with football. I've got my 300K a week. I can just relax. No need for, I don't know. But
So,
this is like, if this literally was the game where it's like, okay, this is what everyone has been saying or criticizing Arsenal for throughout the entire season. Where it's like, yes, don't get me wrong, I think probably the best defense in Europe, hands down. But going forward, I mean, even Declan Rice and Zubimendi, they weren't really. Rodri, by the way, had an amazing game, but like they didn't. Asaka, I mean, Havertz and Gyökeres, they were trying to do something. It wasn't working. Trossard
yeah,
disappeared the whole game.
look, bro, look. Um, it happens in every match, especially with Arsenal. Let me speak for Arsenal. We always have that. It's either at the end, towards the end, beginning, wherever. We always have that 20 to 15 minutes where we have to ride out a storm, like where the team gets momentum and we have to ride it out. And we always ride it out, and that's like it's stressful, but we always ride it out. But not this time because Kepa decided to get there. Like bro, if Kepa saves that goal, if he didn't do that shit, I'm telling you, bro. Like we ride out the storm and then we thug it out. You know, we figure it out. That's what we do. That's what happens. That's what happens. Man City had a storm to face beginning of the match when we played well. And they rode it out. They played it well. When they had momentum, we just fucked it up. And by we I mean Kepa fucked it up, honestly.
bro totally
And
did.
look,
He's
one more thing.
removed Kepa from
It's
Arsenal completely. He says, and not we. Kepa fucked it up.
Yeah, Kepa fucked it up, honestly.
Bro,
He did, bro. Like, there's no excusing that. How do you let the ball slip through your hands like that? That's like amateur level, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You
Like,
know, and yeah, Arteta shouldn't have picked him, honestly.
yeah.
And with our attack, Zubimendi and Declan Rice are good, but like it doesn't help that we didn't have our main attacking midfielders. We didn't have Odegaard, we didn't have Eze. Those are our like ball carriers. Yeah, sure, we had Havertz, but Havertz is like a secondary striker more than he is
Is he
creating
not being on
goals.
the pitch was a selection thing. That's something that really bothers me, and that's why look, Dofa, we spoke about this. I actually, as much as look, I'm not gonna only shit on Kepa. I'm not gonna only shit on
I
Kepa. I think no,
yeah.
I think you're being unfair. I think you're deeply being unfair. If you look deeper into it, I think yeah, cool. We should be criticizing Kepa. Fuck him. He shouldn't be seeing the starting lineup anymore. He shouldn't be sporting any Arsenal attire because how do you do that, bro? How do you do that as a professional football player at a final at Wembley and you do that? Burn him. Burn him. I want village justice. Not really. That's not true. I'm just going through a bad day. Okay. It's a bad day for me. But no, really, it's so you can't do that. But you have to look at the specific second goal, O'Reilly's second goal. You have to look at
Oh,
Saka,
what a goal.
right? That's why. Look,
What a goal.
I'm not gonna lie, the ball was great, but you have to look at Saka, bro. You on 300 grand a week, my boy. Guys, he's on 300 grand a week. and he's not even gonna jump and compete with him. No, man.
No, but maybe we have to
No.
factor in, is that before or after taxes? Just so we be fair to the guy.
Shut up. Let me
It
continue
doesn't
talking.
matter,
Let
bro.
me
That doesn't really. 300
yeah.
grand. Come on.
Look,
This chick-
look. Sato, you mentioned it. Saka's he's going criminal now. He's going criminal. This is criminal what he's doing. Because how can you how can we call you star boy and then perform like that? What are you on? What is this nonsense? No, really. Secondly, Tofa, you won't like this, but we have to look at Mikel Arteta. I'm still backing him. I think he's a great coach. If anything, it was just one moment that changed everything. I personally think if you know football, right, Mikel Arteta's selection, right, was a bit dizzy. Why didn't we see Eze? If we bought him to create
Eze is
moments,
injured.
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 is he injured? Fuck my
Yeah,
Yeah,
life.
he's injured.
he was injured.
Oh my word. Okay. Whatever. So yeah, I think even the selection of Kepa, this is a final. We should be seeing our best team. I don't know why he's deciding, what he thinks he's Pep and you just get Trafford in there. He performed good. He
Yeah,
looked
he had a great game.
so good
Yeah. No,
compared to
I mean,
Kepa.
Magnificent.
remember what's his name? The Trafford, that's his name, yeah?
Yeah.
If you guys remember the transfer window, he was actually bought in to be the starting goalkeeper. He's at the
Yeah.
level of and then they got Donnarumma. So I don't want to
Yeah.
hear people saying, "Oh, nah, Man City also played their
Yeah,
second."
that's a fair
That's not a second goalkeeper.
good point.
That's not a
That
second goalkeeper.
that is true.
Glock 14. Glock 14. I
And-
said it. I called it at the beginning of the season.
Leave him
Glock
alone.
What about
14.
him? What
Leave him
about
alone.
him?
He's not deserving of the critique that you're trying to give him
No,
right
wait,
now.
what about him,
He's
bro? What
not.
about Glock 14?
Bro, like he's not worthy to be an Arsenal starter. I'm sorry. He's not like
Ha.
Bro, that's crazy. Shit.
he's not.
You know, he has more goals. He has do you know how many goals he has in all competitions compared to the other strikers that
That's
Tell us.
TKs?
that's what I'm
Oh, yes.
saying.
Oh, boy. Tell us, boy.
Let
No,
me get the stats. You guys can talk while I get
no,
the stats.
nah. Look.
Okay,
I think
but Dofa.
uh,
But
he's
Dofa.
They
But
should
Dofa.
have 6 goals this season.
more than
Dofa.
6.
Dofa.
In all competitions.
All competitions.
Dofa.
Yeah.
If any other striker is available this season, are you still having Glock 14 as your main man?
Nah, we okay, look, bro. I would still have Glock 14, but then I would buy a second striker because Glock 14 is a specific profile. And what's his name? Gabriel Jesus is probably leaving the club. So I would take a second striker.
Nah, I'm sorry. I just don't think he's that good, bro. I don't think he's that. His ball carrying is he can't
That's the
bring the
thing.
ball to him because he's not
Listen,
gonna wrestle with the defender. He's not gonna as soon as he brings the ball down. It's like as soon as you give the ball to him, it's like okay, cool. It's going back to the opposing team. You don't have to stress. I don't have to worry about nah. He's not gonna do anything. That's number one. Number two, the guy is 20. How old is he now? And that is his peak. That's how many goals he's scoring at this age. What is it? I think he has the same goals as Ekitike, 11 goals or something. Ekitike is 22. He brings more to the table. That's Trossard as well. Disappeared the whole game. Oh my days, I'm glitching. Disappeared the whole game. I did not see anything, but I think that is also like.
I don't
Do
agree
you
with
think
you,
that has an
Sato.
impact on the?
Look, bro. I don't think it does. The guy, I think you guys are being harsh, nah, because he had a
Yeah.
slow start. If you look at, he did have a slow start, and he didn't. He's just not appealing to the eye. When you watch him, he doesn't look good, but he does his job so well. I think if you know the
Thank
Arsenal system, you will see it. He does his job really well, and I think it's really unfair. To answer your question, I would stick with him going into next season, but I do also think let's get another player in because I do think
Thank you.
Trossard's gonna leave, so that opens up some space. Jesus is probably also gonna leave. So yeah, I would love to see them go for a profile like Julian Alvarez, who's just a bit more flair, who's a lot more pacey. But Glock is still that guy, and then keep High Havertz in the midfield because he operates there. He operates. But yeah, I don't know. He's still scoring in the Champions League. I don't know if you guys, you know, I don't know if
That's the
Liverpool.
thing. That's what
I don't know.
I'm just I'm trying to
Um,
tell Tato, like, Gyökeres he's a profile, he's a different profile. You know, he's probably not the profile you like or you like to watch, but he presses. He's like, if you give him space and he shoots, he's gonna score. Like, he's
yeah.
lethal in front of goal. Sure, he doesn't have,
Yeah.
certain stuff is not good, but he's a different profile. So yeah, we need a second striker, another striker to complement him, not to replace him.
Yeah, but you know what?
Okay.
Just to conclude the section, yeah, credit to City.
I'm not gonna talk about City players. I'm not gonna talk about Rodri. That was man.
Yo, what a
shooting up.
performance, man. I've even forgot
What
that
a
Rice
performance from
was
Rodri.
in that game, bro. I mean, wow. That was Rodri of old, man. And I think a player we haven't talked much about has to be Nunes, bro. Mateus Nunes. What Pep has done to that man, as well as
Yeah,
O'Reilly.
he had a great game. He had a great game.
They've been having a great season, bro. And yeah, but good things to see. What a baller. Turkey is a baller, bro. What a fucking baller.
I will,
What
I
did you
will,
guys think about these pickups?
I will,
I love it.
I
I
will
love
say
it.
this.
I love it.
I will say this, and straight into the camera. Fuck Turkey. Fuck Turkey. I curse him. I wish everything bad to that guy. You don't fucking do that. We'll see you at the Etihad, lad. We'll see you at the Etihad. Fuck him.
I love
Fuck
it so
that guy.
much, bro. I
Will
love it so. We
I
need
will
that back
meet.
in football.
We'll meet
Yeah,
you at
yeah.
the Etihad, bro. You wanna do that? Okay,
We
fine.
need that back in football, bro. We
Fucking
need those
It's the
players,
football
man.
that's been missing for so long, bro.
bro.
Yeah,
Look,
bro.
look.
That's from Fuller.
When
That's scumbag. We need it.
Bro, when Ben White clattered
Shows
into him,
personality. Shows
I was like,
promise.
no, look, bro. Like when Ben White clattered into him because he was doing all of that, I was like, you should have fucking snapped that leg. But anyways, um, nah, this is probably the worst you guys will see. I don't really mean much of this in what I'm saying, but yeah,
Nah,
this
man. That second half from Pep, why did he? Because as soon as he freed Nico O'Reilly, man just was wreaking havoc.
I don't think it was
Oh, and
Pep.
Nunes as well, bro. Doku and
Coming,
Semenyo, wow.
Yoko and Semenyo, oh my day. Great performances from them. I literally the only player on City's team that you can fault is like Haaland, but that's
Yeah,
obviously
where they
because
shut him down, bro. They shut
they
him
shut
down.
him. Saliba and obviously it's Saliba and Gabriel. Those are like the probably arguably the best pairing in football right now. It's not gonna come easy.
I'm not gonna even lie with that.
Yeah, you're not gonna score easy against them, bro. Like
guys,
that's insane.
can I ask you, at the end of the 90 minutes, wait. Why am I hearing myself? Oh, Lanje. I don't know how you're gonna do that. Can I ask you guys, at the end of the 90 minutes, which was the better team? Like which team? Because to me, it really felt
City,
like,
bro.
and it might be it might be a bit of copium, but I think Arsenal genuinely all round,
No.
overall, yeah, cool.
No.
In the
Overall,
first half,
I think we were the better team, and then you guys took your chances from
Nah,
blunders.
bro. Nah,
Genuinely,
bro, in
bro.
the
from
first half,
blunders,
Arsenal was
bro.
the better team. But after Kepa decided to go and play, he was playing. I don't know what he was doing with Doku when he went
That,
outside his box.
that's what I'm
You
saying.
see
You
what I
guys,
After
mean?
that moment,
you
Yeah,
Arsenal
guys,
went down.
yeah,
I don't
He just
understand.
fucked it up for everyone, bro.
yeah,
He
you
fucked it
guys.
up for everyone.
He gifted that game to you guys. I don't think it's something that you went out to fight for. We tried to, and then Kepa was like, "Screw everything we're gonna try to do." From in my opinion, at least, screw everything that we're gonna
He
try to
still
do,
outplayed
and
you.
then score. Cool. That's you didn't. Okay, fair. That's your opinion. But I think overall, if it wasn't that mistake, I can look back and be like, we played. That's why I'm just saying we'll see each other at the Etihad, because I think that will be the real truth in terms of the bigger picture. But moving on, boys, we have to move on from this. Let's talk about the Champions League. Very disappointing results all round for you guys. This is where I'm gonna pick myself up from the floor now. Arsenal, Arsenal beat Bayer Leverkusen 3-1. While Liverpool also managed to smash teams, and then the men in blue they saw dust
To be
home
fair,
and
though,
away.
to be fair to City, that red card from Bernardo Silva really messed them up.
Yeah, but that was deserved.
Really
I thought it was.
messed
Look, what do you guys think? Because I said on the group, I thought it was harsh in the beginning, but then I looked at it and I was like, yeah, no, that was just clinical refereeing, bro. From like in first glance, it didn't look like a red card, but he was on the line and it was a handball, and that ball was going in. That's
Yeah,
that's
I
every
do think it
criteria
was
for red.
deserved. I do think
Yeah,
it was deserved. But
Perfect red card.
City
yeah.
were looking like they were getting into the game. Like even outside of the record, I don't know what Marks you can say, but even outside of the record, they looked like they were the better team on the day. But obviously it's like
It was one of those 50-50 games because once we went down to 10 men, I mean, how many chances did Vinicius have? And how many would he have had if we had 10 men? So it was just that moment of lapse of concentration, and then Bernardo conceded the penalty. So it was just one of those moments. Yeah, but we got dusted. We lost both ties in the first match when Pep didn't decide he wants to play any cam. So there was no church, no podium that day, and we got what we deserved. So yeah, we lost on both nights, both legs, but we've moved on and we're in search of trophies now, FA Cup, and more importantly, we're trying to play better football. So I think we're getting to that point,
You're
but
not.
we got cooked.
Yeah, you're not.
Okay, we got cooked, but I see a future. The other side of London, I'm not too sure. I think the bridge has fallen, boys.
oh
Yeah,
oh
bro.
yeah, that was a
It's
great segue. Oh my days.
I'm going
But
in on these boys. I'm going in. I've heard too much. He's so like he's lucky he's not here today. I'm gonna go in today. What the hell is that? Embarrassing club. Embarrassing, bro. I'm angry. I'm angry and I hate this. That's 8-2. 80.
on top of that, they went on to lose to Everton 5-0, bro. Like it's just
Three,
yeah.
3-0. What is this?
3-0,
Sack the
yeah.
coach, bro. Sack the
I'm
coach.
3-0.
Sack every player. And I want to sit here. I know it was on this podcast, and I probably discussed it with you guys. Cole Palmer, that boy wants to leave that club. He's fed up with Chelsea. I
Yeah,
said
he's
it
done.
here.
He's done.
I've
Yeah,
said it here, and
yeah.
you guys were like, nah, nah, nah. He's done. He's
He's
done.
done,
He
bro.
doesn't want to
He's
be
done.
there.
There's no project. They don't seem to have want to like compete at the highest level because why would you not back Enzo Maresca and then after firing him you go and fetch Liam Rosinha, who I mean
High school
I
coach,
don't think
bro.
in hindsight people were expecting it to go this bad. I don't think people were expecting it to be like amazing, but for it to like be this catastrophic is just insane, bro. It
It's
is so
I'm
insane.
loving
literally.
And
it,
I
bro.
mean, to be fair to
I'm
us,
Yeah.
loving
Sandy, when you made that comment on Paul Palmer wanting to leave, Maresca was still there, bro. It was during that time where he's going through dark times themselves with Maresca. But I didn't think he would leave. Well, I didn't think they would sack him because there's
Nah,
no better options out there.
I don't think they're gonna sack. Look, the reason why they sacked Maresca is because he wasn't the manager that the board wants. The way that club is run right
Yeah, they
now.
wanted a yes man. They just wanted a yes
Yeah,
man.
that's why they have Liam Rosinha right now. That's why he left, and I foresaw that coming, and I was like, because of that, I think Cole Palmer seeing the unrest and seeing that it's not gonna go further like the club in
Yeah.
terms of success, it's not going to go further. That's why he was like, I'm in my prime
Nah.
right now. He's trying to get
Yeah.
out and find somewhere else to play. Look, I would look as much as I hate this team, I hate Villa, but I would like to see him at a club like Villa. Imagine him and Morgan Rogers and who's that other six that they have right now. That midfield would look scary, look really scary. I think also for Man United as well, Stuart Duperts, and yeah, it's scary times for Chelsea, bro. Really scary.
I love it. I'm loving it.
Spurs won their first game in a while,
Damn.
but
Jeez,
still
bro.
but still, yeah. Let's give him a round of applause, bro.
I'm just going through it, guys. I won't lie. I want to talk about that team so much. They're on the verge of collapse right now.
They're done,
As much
bro.
as I want to see it,
Now they done.
at the same time, I don't want to. I feel so bad for
Mm.
them.
You're right.
Because you may be hating now, like because of this Carabao Cup loss, but at the end of the day, you're still top of the league. You still got Champions League. These guys got nothing. Club's done. Players are done. I don't even know how the manager's still here. But this is actually quite sad.
It's really
Yeah, it is, bro. It
It's-
is, 'cause
Look, bro.
1 point above relegation. Literally, 1
yeah.
point.
They're cooked. They cooked.
them losing to Nottingham Forest, that was a 6-point game,
Six.
and that just
Whoa.
like really made it real that whoa, these guys could actually be relegated, like for real. Before it was like, I mean, but now it's looking like whoa, okay, this might like 1 point above relegation. Hey, nah, man, it might be looking at a season where Tottenham are not here next season, man. That's crazy.
Hey man, look, but credit to them for winning in the Champions League. That is, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because I do think they have ballers in that club, right? I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking specifically at Xavi Simons, the performance he put on in the Champions League.
Yeah,
That was something I can put up my hands and be like, okay,
yeah.
right. But the Premier League, they all just shitting themselves. I don't understand. Like they look. Let's leave. Can we have a London derby? That's why I want them to kind of stay up. I want a London derby, bro. North London derby next season. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't
It's not
think.
happening, bro.
So yeah, we'll just have to rely on smashing Chelsea over and over and over again. Then that's something that will get me off. But yeah, what else played? Yeah, City. We spoke about City.
Liverpool.
That shitty.
Liverpool.
Go
Wow.
off, bro.
Can I tell you that it was such a high. My week was so great until we got into the weekend. And then I was like, oh, yep. Back to default setting. Back to because the way we played in that game, Honestly came back with the 4-2-2-2 formation, Ekitike and Salah. Which is like it. I think that's Salah's best position right now. Because him being a touchline winger, oh no, it's he's so done with that. I don't think he can, like, every time he gets the ball on the right now, it's like before you could believe he was gonna beat his man or something, but now it's like, hey, every time, man, it's like, hey, you don't know. Even when he took that penalty, I literally had the fear of like, I don't think he's gonna score, man. I had doubt that like he's gonna put it back, and he obviously missed the pen, but had such a great goal. I think that was the best performance of this year. It's actually been a while since we've had such a
Really?
great performance.
Oh, this year.
That was the best performance of this year, man. Who else have we like? Who else? We haven't won any other game, bro. What are we saying, Sandy? What are we saying?
You guys have been very underwhelming for a long time.
Exactly.
Yeah. Look,
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, the
Go on.
crazy thing with Liverpool is when you think about how much you guys spent in the summer,
Yes.
it's a hard season. Honestly, bro,
And
you spent like
honestly,
5 billion, bro. It's crazy.
That's what it like. Look, I struggle to give you guys credit for your performance, even in the Champions League. I think you guys smashing Galatasaray. I think that was a great performance. But I still look at it and be like, these lots spent 500 million. To what?
and
To
that's
struggle to make
because
top 5.
it's because of a bald Dutchman. We've seen this before. United have played these games before, bro. All Dutchmen don't do it. They don't do it in the Prem. They don't do it in the Prem, man.
We had
He's
our
got to
time.
go.
It's your turn.
He's got
I
to
hope this
go.
happens for the next like 3 seasons of just absolute hell. I hope Liverpool just stay mid-table. They don't perform in any way, shape, or form. I hope this stays. I hope Slot stays, and I hope these players never learn each other.
Nah, he's gone, bro. He's gone. He's
Because
gone.
this is nonsense.
He's so bad.
I love it.
The saving grace is if he wins the Champions League, and we have to beat PSG to do that.
I
Look,
know Champions League is done for you.
I'm not that confident against PSG, bro. I can't say like
You shouldn't.
100%
You shouldn't be confident at
we
all.
can win that game. Do I
You
think
can't
there's a
win that
possibility?
game. You
No, you
I
can't
have
do
to
win
think
win
that
there's a
game.
possibility. There's a possibility. There's a possibility. There is a possibility. If 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 if
Mhm.
AKTK and Salah are fit in that game, there is a slight possibility. It's most likely improbable that we will win. I think PSG are definitely gonna like go through. But like, hey man, I still have to back my team. I still have to back my team.
Like if TK
So
wins off this weekend, he caught a
oh
niggle. He got injured.
oh
You guys are
Uh,
cooked, bro.
but it's
You guys are
international
cooked.
break, so they're a bit
That's
lucky.
fair. You are a bit lucky. If
and you
he
know what's
recovers,
crazy? I'm sorry, Sanili. You know what's crazy? You know what's actually insane, bro? AKTK goes off. Instead of bringing Rio Ngumohan, bro decides to bring on another midfielder in Curtis. And it's like, bro. Also, I don't understand how Cody Gakpo gets. For the first time in a long time this season, we played some beautiful football. Guess who wasn't in the starting 11? Take a good guess who was in the starting 11. Cody motherfucking Gakpo, bro. He was not in the starting 11. That guy needs to eat bench. He needs to go to Atletico Madrid or wherever he's gonna go because I don't give two shits about what's happening with him. Bro, oh my days, bro. He brings me so much stress.
The
Like
downfall. Best
Kirk has scored a better goal. Kirk has literally said, "Yo, I can show you how to score goals." I don't know what is happening with that brother. I think me personally, I think he has nudes of Onslaught.
Bro, okay, okay.
Yes, there's genuinely no way that he's still in the starting 11, bro. There's genuinely no way.
But
Does
bro,
Onslaught not see football the same way we see football? We can all see, bro, that it's not working out. And when Rio started, who did he start against, bro? I can't remember the previous game. Against Tottenham. When he started against Tottenham, he was turning in Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro did not know how to deal with him. Bring him on, get him to start more games. I don't understand what's his fear or what's his. Anyway, bro. Ekitike and Salah are out. Hopefully they're back before the international. They're back after the international break before the PSG game. Otherwise, hey man, we're going to freaking Karabakh or whatever. What teams are in Conference League? I don't know. We probably playing Conference League football, bro.
you are Champions League.
Yo,
You guys
man,
aren't
but
seeing that.
like,
You're
yeah,
not.
apparently, if another English team wins or draws the next Champions League
Oh
fixtures,
yeah.
then Premier League get 5 slots.
Mm.
So if you beat PSG, then you'll be doing yourself a favor, or like Arsenal.
I don't even think we finished fifth. I don't think we finished fifth on the slot, bro. But you know what? You know what? I'm lying. I take that back. We might.
Because Chelsea's pretty shit, bro.
Yeah. Chelsea are doing some real
But
nonsense.
hold on.
But Everton are doing things.
There's Everton and Brentford, which are like 3 points away from y'all. So yeah, man, Everton is on fire right now.
Hot take. I
God.
genuinely believe Everton have a chance to make it to
Yeah.
these trophies.
I also do.
Same.
Because the football they're playing is
after-
amazing.
Yeah, I practiced during our United game against them. These guys have the way of football that they play is actually beautiful because they stick to what they're good at no matter what happens.
Mm.
They have that high line, they get the ball early, and they play it forward. They trust the team to do that. They trust the players to do that. And that front 2-3 that they have, no matter what attack they're doing, they commit to it 100%. And in the form that they're in, even though they lost their last game, if I'm not mistaken. No, they won it actually.
Chelsea, yeah.
Mm.
Since that game, I've been
Yeah.
talking that style of football is the football that we used to play, like in the Prem as a whole, before they started switching up this back 3, back 5, and all that tactical type of football where it's all mechanical. There's no uniqueness. But the only team that's ever actually kept it is Everton, and the fact that they keep doing it regardless of a win or loss is actually helping them because they have the players to actually keep the drive going, keep the pressure up. They're basically playing like PSG in a sense, where they just on everyone the full 90, and I actually respect that. And I genuinely believe that they can actually make it to Europa at least if they keep this up.
I would love to see that, bro.
Definitely, bro.
I would
Definitely.
And
love to see
they're playing Liverpool. They actually playing Liverpool soon. They playing Brentford. They playing City. So if they beat Liverpool, they've already beaten Chelsea. If they beat Liverpool, they beat Brentford. It's looking
GG.
good. Their chances of like playing in Europe are really looking good. And I
Yeah.
respect David Moyes. David Moyes is a solid manager. So
He always,
I definitely
he
hear
always
what you're
has
saying,
been.
bro.
Nah, I love the team, bro. I think when Jack Grealish comes back, I think we're gonna start seeing it. And Dyer is such a border, bro. Wow. Kieran's
He is balling out right now.
he amazes me. He's just like
They
he's got
just need
that
a proper
flair.
striker to get up to that higher level because they have a good
Yes.
defense as well.
Yeah, because Tarkovsky, there in the back, he's captain.
Mikalenko.
O'Brien, yeah, Mikalenko. They are a solid team.
Pickford.
Juice Pickford. Wow,
Pickford.
what a keeper! Yo,
I love everything about him because not only will he stop anything, he'll do it with confidence.
he'll
Whether
laugh,
it
bro.
happens or not. He will look you in your eyes and tell you you are trash, bro. He will not do anything, and he will stick by it. He will stop you on that line and tell you straight up, "I'm him." We need that from every keeper.
Yeah,
There's no way,
Yes.
bro.
nah,
Man
Pickford
keeps
is
doing this game
amazing.
after game. Tom
Yo,
Fury's come back, and I love it.
and Dewsbury
You
Hall
know,
as
They
well.
definitely have
I
them and Brentford been playing out this. They've been balling out this whole season.
I genuinely believe they will make what's this thing Europa this season, 100%.
I,
Liverpool, Chelsea. I don't know what's going on there, but
I wanna
Everton.
I want to pivot. Sorry to cut you off, but we kind of need to. I want to pivot to Man United. Man United seem to be
Wait,
as
sorry,
much as
Sunny, sorry.
yeah. Go on.
Sorry,
Go
before
on.
we get there,
Yeah.
just to close off the Champions League, are we gonna talk about the Newcastle game? Newcastle Barca.
Or Bayern.
You guys,
Or
wait.
Bayern Munich.
Let's
Oh, Bayern.
be honest here, guys. You guys kind of you saw that coming. No, like I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we can.
First half though, they were kind of like in it, you know.
Mm,
That the back line was just so high, and João Cancelo was getting like every time, what's his name, Anthony Langer was getting in behind. But yeah, no, you're right. They got battered. Oh my days.
they
I saw a tweet was saying Newcastle realized that power friendship shit doesn't work in the doesn't work in Champions League. That heart and determination
It
doesn't
doesn't.
work. You need more than just heart and determination there, bro.
yeah.
You
Their
need quality.
their defense. I was watching the highlights with Tita. Their defense is terrible. It's so bad. And it used to be so good. I don't know what's going on. I think it's just Eddie Howe. Like at certain points, he just doesn't know. He's hit or miss. He's too inconsistent, bro. Nah, they defense is ass. It's so ass. Their midfield is also very shaky. They don't have depth. So yeah, that's why I kind of saw going to the Camp Nou after the St James's Park fixture. I realized, nah, these guys are gonna get hammered. Because Barcelona at
Yeah.
St James's Park was just playing with the handbrake on. But yeah, but just to close off Champions League, then we move on to in terms of the top five. Bayern Munich. Anybody wants to say anything about that? I saw that coming. They look really good.
Oh my days! What they did to Atalanta was disgusting. Michael Olise,
It was,
Harry Kane.
bro. It was borderline molestation, bro. They just,
That was disgusting. That was
like
disgusting. Like 10-2 on aggregate. I was like, okay, cool, bro.
Flashbacks.
And they're playing Real Madrid next as well, so that's going to be an interesting game.
Watch Real Madrid clap them, bro.
I see that
Tell
coming.
I
you.
don't think so.
I see that
Real
coming.
Madrid is a weird ass
With the
team,
help
bro.
of
Real
the
Madrid
Yeah.
will make
Actually,
you
you know what?
think.
Yeah, you're right. Real Madrid in Champions League. As soon as they put on that kit, you heard what TT said, man. As soon as they put on that kit, something happens to them, bro. It's like I
Yeah.
don't. So yeah.
And we'll see.
Then we just want to speak about Arsenal as well. Arsenal won, and we going to play Sporting. Just quick prediction, boys, in terms of all round. What do you think is going to happen? Bodo Glimt, by the way, got knocked out painfully. That was
They got
embarrassing.
smacked. They got smacked.
It was bound
Yo,
to happen, bro. It was bound to happen. Like, you
but
know
like
what
that
happens?
though,
Football
fuck.
miracles, bro.
Like that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Like, you know what happens, bro? This is I don't know. I don't know. I think it's called the respect effect. I call it that. But across football in general, when a team starts playing well and then other teams start to respect it, then they have to find a newer level. I think that's what's happening with Newcastle, because Newcastle, like, they kind of hit everyone by surprise. They
Right.
became very good, and now people respect them, and now they need to find that other level. Same with Aston
Yeah.
Villa. So Bodo Glimt, people started like Sporting were like, okay, we need to respect these guys, and yeah, they clearly they did that, and they did
Right.
more than
You're
just
right.
that.
Five
Smacked,
goals.
bro.
Yo,
Yeah,
nah,
very
they
tail
lost.
ended.
Bro, they lost all their aura, bro. I felt so bad. I genuinely felt so bad. But yeah, in terms of considering that Sporting were able to put five past them, and now it's Arsenal versus Sporting. What do you guys think about that fixture? I think it's pretty obvious as well. You know,
Arsenal, bro. It's an Arsenal. Like, no disrespect, but come on.
it's not going to be easy though. Let me not say that. It's definitely not going to be easy because Sporting actually are a good side when they play big games. Like, yeah, if they played big games every weekend, there would be a wow respected team, a lot more respected than they are now. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's going to be again. I think it's going to be one in the second leg though. It's going to be a cagey one in the first, and then yeah. But yeah, I think that's it for Champions League, boys. The top five. We touched on it briefly, and I just want to say, in terms of the Prem in the top five race, Man United seem to be soft. Liverpool seem to not want it. Chelsea's ass. Um, uh, at this point, I want Villa to stay up, and I want Everton and Brentford to stay up. And by the way, Tato, there's a stat now. There's a stat now that proves you guys are the worst title defenders. I said this, and you said nah. There is. I sent it on the group. Go check the tweet. You guys are the worst title defenders, bro.
Leicester is the worst title defender, not Leicester. Please.
Nah, but come on, let's be realistic, bro. Do
Nah,
you really
bro.
expect
You
Leicester
said the
to?
worst. You said the worst.
Yeah.
You said the worst. It's quite clearly is Leicester, bro. Please,
No, you
it's
ca-
not. It's not.
No, we can't include Leicester. You're a big six club.
Hey,
They
you,
just have, they
Tato,
just have
y'all
a
spent
really one
500
big
million, bro.
Amen. He's an egghead. That's leading my club right now. I want my, what am I supposed to do
We had one.
when Humpty Dumpty just wants to sit on the wall, bro? I don't. What do you want me to say?
Yo, egghead, I'm dead.
Like genuinely, what do you want me to,
Bro, it can't
what do
just
you
be
want me to
him
say?
though. Nah, it can't just be him though. I get he's a terrible manager, but it can't just be him. Like, what else is the
No,
problem?
the players haven't been playing to their best. I think it took a while for the team to gel, and now that they started, but at the same time, and the way we have been like set up tactically, it's just it's not the one time where it's like he found. I remember what game was it? I think it was the Champions League where he also tried the 4-2-2-2 way. He's like he got success. He kept trying the 4-3-1, it wasn't working. I think missing as much as we had like two 100 million and 100 however much Isak was, I think he's also a miss. It's like I don't think people expected Salah to fall off this hard. I don't think Gakpo was going to play this badly. But at the end of the day, man, it's the manager's job to set up the players to the best, of their ability, in the best way they can. So as much as the players aren't like performing to the levels that they're used to, Arne Slot has to like, okay, what can I do to like save the situation? So when it comes to top five, I do think we can get in there, not because we will be good, but because everyone else, I mean, Chelsea will probably like fall off. So that's like my saving grace.
God
Because I
forbid.
think United are
I hope you don't see top five. This is my wish, at least. Like
Oh yeah,
Tottenham
100%.
can stay.
You know
Yeah,
what?
look,
Your wish
Tottenham.
just might come true, man. Your wish just might come true. Genuinely, it's like,
I
hey,
hope
bro, the
so.
season.
I'd prefer Tottenham staying up than seeing you guys in top five because you guys don't deserve it. The way you guys are playing is just terrible. It's embarrassing at points, bro.
But
Just also the
isn't
context
that
of the
like
season.
that for across the league though? Like the whole Premier League just got smacked up in the Champions League. So isn't the whole league just like terrible this
Hey,
season?
not the whole Premier League, bro. Come on.
Yeah. Let's
Hey,
be
hey, hey,
careful.
hey, hey. We also played out. We also won our game. We also won our game. But you understand my point? Like generally across the board, you
No, but
know.
look at the teams that got slapped up. City's ass, Newcastle's ass. They're not big. It's just all the small teams. Spurs also
I feel
got
like not
their
yet.
ass handed to them. Like, come on. Like, it's you have the most European pedigree, and then there's Arsenal, which are right now looking like the best team in Europe. As much as people don't want to admit it after this past weekend, but it's just that I don't think it's the Premier League being shit. Let's stop this. I'm not having it, boys. It annoys me. It annoys me so much.
Bro, but
Premier League is
even the
good.
way we play football, bro.
Let's stop
No,
this.
bro, look. I think the way we're playing football is because the league is too good. We're suffering from our own success as Premier League clubs. That's why this is happening.
That's true.
Yo,
That's
Kobe,
why this is. No,
we got
really.
shown out, bro. Just admit that we got shown out, bro.
You guys, I don't know. No, Pep overthought you guys' situation. You guys should have won that. You guys could have easily, but yeah, no, I don't think we got shown out. I really don't. I think yeah, it's just teams that were there just weren't supposed to be, and they got weeded out. That's what Champions League will do. I don't think it's any indication of the league being
But
shit.
I think it's I to counter to that, it's like if the best of the best, if we say England is the best of the best, and only like two teams survived out of how many that were in there. Like now we're talking about the creme de la creme. I don't see like any team that's like, yo, this is you guys like the first table. We talk about first table, who sits at the first table? Arguably Arsenal, cool. But when you talk about these are the big dogs, these are the like, you know, besides arguably Arsenal, like I said, there's not really anyone else that's like from the Premier League that you can say, okay, the season especially, yo, we're still, you know, like we're going into the next Champions League game as underdogs, genuinely, because no one has us to win that game. I don't have us to win that game. So
You're not gonna win that game.
Any of
I
the
literally
list.
just said that. Okay.
Nah, we're just making sure
Yeah.
you know, just so it cements.
Okay.
Uh,
Great.
Hey, Tato boy, don't let them forget that Kepa couldn't catch.
Oh yeah. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
First
we've
half
been saying
expectation.
Kepa. Like, we know Kepa's shit, bro. We know more than anyone.
Yeah,
So,
it's
you're more than welcome to talk shit about Kepa, honestly.
Anyway, back
but
to the top five. I do have us getting in there, sneaking in there. I do have us sneaking into that top five.
I wanted to ask
No,
Lance about Man United, to be honest. I have a sneaking suspicion that from here onwards, you guys, Man United's not gonna, it's not gonna have a nice run in. You guys' fixtures, you guys are gonna come against some trouble, and I think we saw it this past weekend where did you guys lose that game? No, you drew it.
Now we drew. Yeah.
Yeah. I think as much as
Controversial penalties, but
yeah, as much as it was
Cynic.
controversial, but
That
yeah,
was very controversial.
you guys are gonna see some hellfire now because teams are treating you different. Welcome to the top three.
Yeah.
Teams are treating you differently. Are you scared that you're gonna slip down, or you think you guys are gonna hold your own?
I feel like we'd be able to hold our own, but because of this long 3-week break, that's what worries me. Because like now we're gonna lose like form and focus. Since we don't have any like cup games in between, no Champions League, no Europa, no FA, no Carabao. So all we can do is just train and hope that next week or our next game I should say actually, will be like will continue like we never left type of situation. Especially with the Maguire red card. I feel like he was a very crucial player.
He's
He's grown
suspended.
into a crucial player in this team. Yeah, he got a red card because of the penalty there for the
That
second
was
goal.
such a. Anyway.
Again, controversial, but it
That was-
happened.
it
We
was
have to
tough.
accept it. We still have Heavens to replace him. We got Mazzarawi, but I feel like back end it will be a bit worrisome, but we'll be fine there. Midfield is doing great. Bruno, best player in the best number 10 in the league, without a doubt.
What do you think of Kobe Mainoo's performance?
He was
Kobe's
so
been
sorry.
balling out, bro. Kobe has been balling out. I'm actually happy he made it into the team because during the Emirates time, I genuinely believe he was a good manager with enough time. They had to fall through because of the gaffers and the glazers of the club. Didn't want him to be
That's
the yes
a
man.
crazy take. Okay.
I could genuinely believe, like, no, listen, I genuinely believe he's a good manager. We didn't need the players for the formation. Playing Bruno as the deep player was a terrible decision. But at the end of the day, I feel like his idea was there. We just didn't have the players. And with enough time, we could have become something big. But I'm also happy with Carrick because of the way he's been performing. This is the old way of United. This is the proper way of United playing. He clearly shows it with the numbers, the wins, and the stats and all. But generally, in terms of Kobe Mainoo, I genuinely believe he's like a really good baller that is like not seen enough within the team. I won't say within the league and stuff, but within the team because of what he does. Because he has the defensive mindset in him, but he's naturally more of like a holding player to link the back and the front. He's able to carry the ball under pressure. He's able to pass proper, can do it all. He can shoot when the time comes. I genuinely believe right now, but I believe he generally has the skills and ability to go forward, do all these things, as well as sit back and help Casemiro, because those two have generally been the best midfield two pairing. I won't say in the league, but they're pretty up there.
Casemiro, I don't think he had a good game though against Bournemouth.
That specific game, he didn't have the greatest games, but under Carrick, he has been up there.
Yeah, definitely. I think he had a uptick in form, and I don't remember what game it was where they were even chanting his name for him to continue staying at Old Trafford. Yeah, I do think United get in there. It's what City, Arsenal, Aston Villa, United. Yeah, and then fifth place Liverpool.
Soga. Please, let's be real.
Wait, actually, I think United first. But Arsenal, City, United, Villa. I think that will be the order. Yeah.
No Chelsea, Yana.
Chelsea, nah, bruh. Nah. Like you know when you got two bags of poop, like two bags. So like we got Liverpool as one bag of poop. It's gold poop. It's still poop though. And then you got Chelsea that are just like regular poop. So you're gonna take the gold poop because it's gold.
Bro.
So come on.
Nah,
Come
Chelsea.
on.
Fuck Chelsea. Chelsea shit.
Fuck Chelsea, pussy or what? Say something.
Chelsea so shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Like,
Yeah.
when you think about like the players that both these teams have, you would expect a lot more.
They literally.
It's the managers, bro.
You guys are
He's aging the men, guys. He is aging the men. And now they play like old grandpas. They
I
don't know how
won't
to play
lie.
football anymore.
What killed Salah? Like he like single-handedly killed him as a player. I don't think it's Salah's fault at all.
Yeah,
But that's a hot take.
that's one.
I just want to
Hear me
remind
out. Just hear me out for a quick second, yeah. And I forgot his name now. Jesus Christ, he just left my head.
Landslide.
And the club, yeah, there you go.
Oh god.
The way Salah played, he was intended to be the right wing that cut in, inverted right winger basically. It's what it's good at. Is what it did. He promised goals, he delivered the goals. We've got the stats from all the seasons when Liverpool were cooking. He was like best player in the Prem at the time. And now, when he came to this team with Slot, got a new right back to replace Trent. Great stuff. But then now he made Salah, instead of doing what he does best, where he gets the ball in the ring, take his man, cut in, do whatever he got to do. It just became a thing of now he told him to play more central, to let the right back overlap him.
I would argue that's his better position right now, bro, because he cannot beat his man. He cannot beat his man. So, like Salah genuinely, like
the
every
manager
time he comes
doesn't
on,
back him anymore. He's lost his confidence to do that because he's not playing in his natural way of playing, which
That's fair.
what you guys wins your previous trophy and constant goals constantly. Like that guy was scoring every game without fail, no matter who.
Hold on.
And now they bring in this bald-headed freak of nature that I love so much because he's killing you guys. That makes me happy. And he just told Salah that I like what you did, but we're gonna switch it up, not for your sake, but for the sake of the team. But now you've got players like Salah's been out of place. He doesn't feel free. He struggles when he has the ball because normally he would do his thing, where he'd take on the man on the wide end, have someone support him, overlapping from the inside instead of the outside, giving him space to cut in and do what he does best. But then now, since he has a more central role, it's not his natural positioning on the pitch. And I genuinely
It's
believe
not, but he's been better there this season though. Genuinely, he's been better there. When he's closer to goal. Salah is like, he's not the most like, what's the word? When someone's good to look at. He's not like a sexy footballer or anything. But he's a goal scoring machine. We can't deny that. Like his creativity also on the ball is insane. I mean, his stats last season prove that. But if you want your goal scoring machine to score more goals, it makes more logical sense to put him closer to goal, you know? So, and
see, that's what the
like the
average
game,
person would think. But he did better with enough time and space to then actually do that. Because now when he's in this new position, yeah, he's playing decently, I guess. But it could be better if he went to his old ways. Because think about it like this: when Mane was still around and Firmino, those three when they're up front. If you had to replace them,
then
like
he was still narrower with those of because Trent used to like occupy that right hand. Anyway, look, I disagree. Respectfully, I disagree. You know, but you can have your opinion. I'm not trying to like
if
say
you
that you're wrong.
if you disagree, then what is the problem with Salah?
Legs are finishing, man. I think.
It's just age.
Look, I hear his point. I think when the team was going through him, with Trent behind him, Trent used to play really like I think we overestimated how much we won't miss him. We underestimated how much we would miss him. I think we heavily underestimated how much the impact, how big of an impact it would be to not have Trent in the team. Because the way we, like literally for 9 years, that right hand side was the way we played. You know, definitely with Sadio Mane, definitely with Robertson, definitely with Nunes when he came in, Diogo Jota, Luis Diaz, definitely like on the left hand side. We had wing play. You know, we had wing play. But now,
You guys deserve what you're getting now for exactly how you treated Trent. I remember we had this conversation. Trent did not deserve that, and you guys deserve everything. This is why I'm so happy. This is why I'm so happy you guys are going through this. Genuine.
I think that's when
why are we
lost
we're talking about top five. We were talking about top five. How did we get here? Okay, we were talking about top five.
You're
I
supposed
think
to
that's
be
where you
there.
guys lost it.
Yeah.
like you have the manpower to be there.
Do we though?
Bro, you have 500 million reasons to be in top 5. Bro.
One of the best signings for you guys after Nunes. Clearly.
Just say my chat is with the players we brought in, when we look at, I think Kirkes has definitely, he started off the season not great. He's grown into his role. I think Frimpong, you know, injury prone, but when he's on, you know, he does brings us some dynamic. And Nketiah has been a 8 out of 10 signing for me. The biggest one, obviously, that we've been missing is Alexander Isak. He got his
Burn that
leg
chat.
broken.
Burn that chat.
Come again?
Burn that chat. Bro,
I genuinely
Burn
believe
what
you
chat,
shouldn't have
bro?
signed him.
yeah, you shouldn't have signed him. He's not going to be
You
good
shouldn't
for your
have signed
team.
him.
He's not going to be good for your
No,
team.
I definitely agree. I didn't think we should have signed him. But in hindsight, I understand kind of, not in hindsight, I understand kind of why you would do that because for AKTK, I mean, look at this game. This game literally proved it against who we're playing right now. Against Brighton, it proved why they would also go for that kind of signing because then when AKTK went down, who else do we have to call upon, you know? So I understand. I don't think we should have signed him, but I understand it. So yeah,
Yeah. Anyways, I think that's. Are we forgetting any team in the top five that we need to touch on? I think Aston Villa actually. Just briefly, I'm just gonna say this because we have to move on. Aston Villa, I think, might just give you guys a chance because that team is so inconsistent,
fallen
unpredictable.
off. They've fallen off.
Yeah, they've
They've
fallen off.
yeah. So I don't know. That's the only reason why I would say you guys make it into top five is if Aston Villa don't take their lives seriously. But just to conclude things, boys, we've got breaking news coming out of AFCON. Uh, Morocco got rewarded as champions after 2 months that the final
Put
has
it in
gone.
the bag, bro. Put it in the bag.
Crazy. It's
That is
crazy.
it's shameful, and
They
also
don't deserve it.
yeah, they simply. I also got a stat saying that the sanctions for them taking the towels and doing everything that they do got removed as well. So they got rewarded with the title of being champions for this year's AFCON, and also didn't get. If if this is not a blatant sign of corruption, yeah, boys, nah, it's shameful.
It really is, bro. Like what? They won the tournament, bro. Like take your L and move on with how the game was, with the fighting and everything. Cool, ciao. That happens in football. But at the end of the day, they lifted the trophy. Okay, so like, just take your L and move on, bro. Why are you coming now, months after, to be like, oh nah, Morocco are
Bro,
now. And it's crazy that it's not even like a rematch that's happening. They're just saying, okay, cool, yeah, no, they are the winners, which is like, what?
I didn't know that they could do that. And their reasoning is okay. So apparently their reason is because they walked off. When they all walked off, they apparently forfeited the game, and because of
Yeah,
that, if they all, yeah, if that's the case, then the win has to go. The game should have immediately been rewarded to Morocco. But here's my problem now, is that yes, granted that happened, that's reason enough. Sanction Senegal for doing that because if you want to actually implement and enforce the rules, but here's the caveat in the rules. It says if the referee decides to end the game in that situation, then it has to be
Yeah.
rewarded to Morocco. And as far as I'm concerned, the referee waited for them to come back. It was at his discretion. So at this point,
Yeah.
it looks like a refereeing error. The referee let it go on. So I don't know why Senegal are suffering.
I see it all the time in football, bro. Like literally hold your L, bro. Just hold your L.
It does.
There's no need for all of this.
It
and I'm
doesn't
not
make
sure if you
sense.
guys saw it as well, but apparently after that whole controversy, I'm not sure if I'm saying the country right, but Guinea is also requesting the title back from like 1976 because they apparently did the
Yeah.
exact same thing where Morocco walked off during their game for like 15 minutes to come back and
Shit.
then win the game because they
Put
believe
it
that what
all
happened,
in the bag.
like literally, because the exact same thing happened to them back then. So like if
That's
they're
the
gonna,
problem, bro. It's now
then
starting
they
this
should get
trend.
stripped, and that trophy should go to them instead.
You see,
Starting a dangerous trend, bro.
that's the
They
thing.
should not have allowed in the first place. It's starting a very dangerous because you can argue so many things have happened in the past. Where it's like, oh yeah, but this was supposed to be a handball in this final, or this was
Yeah,
supposed to be. So therefore, yeah, I guess it's a part of football. Does anyone like it? Not really, but it's a part of football, bro.
yeah, like just
Yeah.
just just allow it, bro. Just allow, because now I love that tournament and how everything went down because everybody was invested. There were people who don't watch football that were asking questions about it, and I loved it that it was an actual African tournament that it happened in. But this just removes everything. It just makes us look so silly and so corrupt and so unserious. Which to me at this point, I've been like, look, I don't think I should try to even take this tournament seriously anymore. I don't think we should. That's my hard take. I don't think we should be taking this. Let's just watch this thing for vibes and football. That's all. Let's literally, even though they are high
Same
quality
character is
players,
saying, bro.
look, let's just watch this tournament for vibes. Literally, let's not take it seriously. Let's not hope everybody. That's it's fine. That's fine. If you're a real football lover, just gatekeep it and be like, this is our special child. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's
All
not
that we showing all that.
On the
yeah.
bright side, though, on the bright side, I don't know if you guys saw Hakimi publicly rejected the trophy, if you want to call it that.
Oh,
So
really?
hopefully more. Yeah, he said he's not.
Celebrated it, which is
Who
crazy.
celebrated?
Brahim Diaz.
Yeah.
Really, I saw a
Yeah,
post
after
saying
the
that he rejected it.
I saw like I don't know if he officially rejected it, but his reaction after like the City game when he got the news. Was it City?
Uh,
Game was it? But anyway,
That's
it's
actually
fucked up, man.
nah. Brahim Diaz had to celebrate that after his Panenka. He had to get his leg back and Fez. Allow him, bro. Allow him. Shame. At a point I felt so bad for him, bro. Like not really, but like I felt so bad for Prime. So allow it. I guess we'll come up with the updates. I hope it changes and it stays in Senegal. I also heard Senegal's coach took the trophy to their army base because they don't want to give
And
it
they
back.
told yeah,
They said if you want to come get it.
Yeah.
yeah. Imagine a war. Imagine a war starting out over that trophy, bro. That would be amazing.
And
Yeah.
that's so likely with our country. I won't even lie.
Nah, man, but that's crazy. I think, yeah, if there's nothing else you guys want to say, I think we can end it there. We'll see what happens. We have international break coming up now, which is a tough one to swallow for Arsenal fans because now I really need to see these boys smash up a team, like mash them up,
Yeah.
just to be okay, just to feel okay, right? But yeah, we'll be okay. I hope Liverpool does well as well. No, I really don't. I'm lying. But yeah. But yeah, we'll be back. We'll be doing hot takes. We'll be doing other types of videos. If you guys want to see some stuff, you have any ideas, certain things that you want us to speak on, let us know in the comment section below. And yeah, please like and subscribe, share this video, and we'll be back with another one, guys. See you soon. Thank you for watching.
Don't worry, Sandile. You guys will be alright. You're on Kepa's hands.
You absolutely vile human being, bro. You're not a great person. I'm going through it, and you want to do this. We'll meet you at the Etihad, lad. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll see you there, bro. I'll see you there.